Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your 3-monthly read. This is for June, July and August 2026 for Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising. Well, let's take a look at your cards, guys. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little bit different. Are you a little bit on the eccentric side? I think we all have our eccentricities, don't we, Taurus? So although you have that strong earthy, grounded energy, somewhat pragmatic, you do err on the side of being just that little bit different. And thank goodness, because if we were all the same, we would be intensely bored by each other, wouldn't we? So repairing the veil, forgiveness. Okay, so stepping out from behind something and telling a secret. I get you. Well, I had this vision of you, Taurus, as someone who's jumping out from behind the curtain there and saying, "Hey, surprise, surprise! This is who I really am." Yeah, and asking. I don't think that you need to ask for forgiveness when it comes to who you truly are. So if you feel that way, please stop apologizing, Taurus, for being just that little bit different. You know, if there's someone around you who is not accepting you for your eccentricities, your uniqueness, then I would say, Taurus, shame on them, because they're missing out on knowing someone who is very interesting indeed. So, Taurus, let's take a look at the overall energy. Yeah. You know what? I mean, for me on a personal level, I deal with this every day. Can you imagine telling someone that you're a fortune teller? Yeah, that's very unique, very different, and people have judgments, critiques on that, of who they think I am, but they don't really know me. And am I a bit eccentric? Certainly. And you are too, Taurus, and I just want you to be that. Be who you truly are, and don't be ashamed. Don't feel bad about that. Yes, and if anyone is asking you to apologize or be sorry for your eccentricities, for your little oddities, then shame on them, Taurus. All right, let's see where all of this is going. The first row will be all about you over the next 3 months, what you're dealing with. Second row will be all about your coins, your money, your finances, your career, your business. Third row will be about love, relationships, family issues. And I want to get one card here. We have the fortitude. All right. Strength and fortitude. Taurus, strong Leo energy around you. Some of you have Leo in your chart. It could be a rising sign, or it could even be a Venus. But what I'm getting here is standing up for yourself and dealing with issues as they arise. And some people are thinking, oh, Taurus won't be able to deal with that. But you can, and you will. Let's see what we have. We do have the 7 of Cups, right? The 5 of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. Okay. Taurus. Yeah. You know, what I'm getting here is it's like two sides of a coin, and it all depends on what you're imagining your life to become over the next few months. If you're imagining troubles, if you're imagining yourself failing, you will. If you are instead imagining yourself as successful, confident, that more Leo energy, then you will be successful. So the next 3 months, it's all about how you're seeing yourself. Yeah? Because a lot of you are thinking, you know, if I do this, I can just imagine it. it's all going to go to heck in a handbasket, you know. How are you fantasizing about something? Because whatever you're focused on right now, it will come to pass. So if you're focusing on something turning out horribly, guess what? It will. But if you focus not with blind optimism or just blind faith, but with practical, strategic steps leading to your success, you will succeed. So I do feel that this energy of the Five of Pentacles, which is all about trouble with money, feeling cut out of something, if you feel like life will turn cold for you over the next few months in terms of people and how they're going to react to you. It doesn't have to be that way, Taurus. So how are you imagining your life? Really interesting. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get some more cards here. And what I want to do is get one from the angels. Let's see. Okay. Angel of Healing. Yes. A very beautiful energy there. The Angel of Healing. We have this energy of repairing as well. The Angel of Healing. Now, when we talk about this, it's a beautiful light. If you do feel with this Five of Pentacles that you are in need of something right now, Spirit is asking you to reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out in times of need or trouble. Some of you have been giving all of your energy to work, family, friends, and have been forgetting about your own needs. Some of you are dealing with a lot of stress or run down from pressures that you need to deal with. Now, healing, of course, can be physical health. It can also be emotional health, healing a relationship, or healing stress or worries in your life. And some of you are even too stressed to realize that you can ask for assistance right now. So if you're currently suffering any kind of ill health, or someone around you is, this angel is saying that you are capable of healing and assisting anybody else as well in that you may be concerned about here, Taurus. But it's up to you, of course, to take the first step to allow this healing. So taking some time out for yourself over the next few months so you can clear obstacles in your body or life and connect to this angel of healing. Finding some quiet time, removing any kind of challenging things, toxic things in your life, toxic lifestyles. Some of you may be spending a good deal of time alone, but it feels comfortable. It feels like something that releases pain and concern. Somewhere warm, yeah. And if you do that, I feel, Taurus, that with this Strength card, you'll be able to move on from something that has been causing you problems. And again, visualize yourself with that Seven of Cups healing. Visualize yourself healing. Yes. Whatever you're dealing with here, Taurus, it can be something that is overcome. Yeah. Now, we do have the Five of Cups here. Now, I'm feeling a loss in pleasure, just not feeling quite yourself here. We've got 10 of Cups, and we also have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you know, repairing and healing. You don't have to be perfect. There's an acceptance here of eccentricities, being accepted for who you are, unconditionally. You know, that's something that's real. It's something that is true. So when it comes to work, some of you are dealing with a loss of pleasure in the workplace, meaning you may have become quite tired of the work that you're doing, tired of needing to be perfect, needing to be seen to be perfect. Some of you could be making some small mistakes around your workplace. Again, nothing that can't be healed or forgiven. Some of you are dealing with a lot of stress and worry at the moment. But with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, there is assistance here. It could be someone around you, a friend, family member, spouse. I actually want to get some more cards here. It's not really giving me a lot about your work environment. Some of you are just going through the motions. You know, it's automatic. And there's a real need here for change. So some of you, you know, you can do something while you sleep. You know, it's something that you just... something's automated. You don't it doesn't require a lot from you. Some of you are working with some computer equipment or something like that. I'm not very good at tech, so some of you could be techies out there, and you've automated something that generates income, something that, you know, you seem to be bringing in income, but it doesn't bring happiness. Yeah, it's something that is, I think you've done it to simplify. You know, you're simplifying, automating your work area. So you may not be busy. A loss of pleasure around work. A lot of it's automated. There's a lack of busyness. There might be a lot of time on your hands. Yeah, okay. Interesting. That won't be for all of you. Some of you are just in a really boring work environment. And Spirit's asking you to diversify, maybe branch out. Yeah. Diversify. Whatever that means to you guys. And we also have this funnel. And... innovate. Yeah, a small window of opportunity here to innovate. I think that for you like to be an innovator, you like to be innovative, but where you currently are working, it doesn't allow for a lot of innovation. It's, you know, automated. It's, yeah, I think that you want it's too generic. And I think that you want to do something in a new way. Okay. When it comes to your work. And I think that you can do that. Some of you may be feeling like you don't fit into this workplace because it's automated. It's just kind of generic. You want to do something quite different. Could be somebody here who helps you with that. Friend. Colleague, someone that is inspirational, innovative for you in some way around you. Okay. And when it comes to your work, the love environment, we've got the Seven of Swords. the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So Taurus, yeah, there's kind of an energy here of wanting to do things differently. You want to diversify, you want to branch out, your life has become a little bit on the mundane side here, Taurus. Yeah. Again, it's all about how you're imagining your life to be. I mean, I get a vision of you sitting at a desk and thinking about, the future and thinking, gosh, is this how it's going to be? Spirit is saying it doesn't have to be. You can change your life in small ways, or you can change your life in big ways over the next 3 months. It's really up to you. Let's see, Taurus. I'm going to get some more cards. Let's get one from this deck. Taurus for the next 3 months. It's all about innovation. We have the eucalyptus. Some of you feeling a bit stuffed or stuffed up. Your work environment could be quite stuffy, or there's a lot of, stuffed shirts. Some of you want to branch out and do something that's more on the creative side, somewhere where you can breathe, somewhere where you can be truly who you are, with that eccentric card there. Some people might be seeing you as eccentric because they're a bit stuffy. Taurus, yeah. Now, the eucalyptus is an Australian tree, and it's been planted all around the world, actually. And it can be used as medicine, especially we breathe in eucalyptus when we have a cold. So there's something here about a breath of fresh air. Your emotions might have been stuffy or stuffed down. Some of you have been feeling very trapped and suffocated, especially in your workplace. But with this eucalyptus card comes welcome relief. It cleanses spiritually and physically. Breathing again, bringing fresh energy, relieving you of mental exhaustion. Yeah, it's a calming property as well that gifts you with purity, along with motivational, being stimulated. So there's an energy here of being restored, clarity being restored when it comes to an overactive imagination, believing that the worst is going to happen, calming energy. Someone around you could bring that sense of calm to you at this time. Yeah. Some of you who are dealing with breathing issues, you could get some eucalyptus and add a few drops to the steam, breathe it in for its antibacterial and antiseptic curative properties, which can relieve things like asthma and sinus congestion. And also it can aid in releasing negative influences away from you as well here, Taurus. So relieving the body, clearing the mind, taking a breath, unwinding, trying not to stress so much, trying not to put too much imagination into like the worst happening. Yeah. You can affect change quietly and surely over the next few months, but you have to do it not from a anxious place or fearful place. It has to be from a very deeply rooted place. So breathe out the energy here, and don't hold in the emotions. Don't hold in the things that are affecting you negatively at this time. Let it out. Breathe it out. Some of you may be needing to clarify or speak a truth here, and it's taking strength and courage in order to do that. There's a bit of fear. Okay, fear about the future, but again, if we project too much into the future, that's where the fears come about, Taurus, because that's where we start to get too caught up in the what ifs, right? Calm the mind, focus on what's real here and now. Some of you are wanting to start fresh or start over and are wondering how best to do that. It can be done, but I feel it has to be done from a stable core and a place where you can really breathe. Some of you need to get out of a stifling or claustrophobic situation, possibly around your work, or even for some of you it could be a stifling relationship, but it won't be for all of you, Taurians. Now let's see, any other messages here for Taurus over the next 3 months? Something could be you feel like it's driving you mad. We have relieve anxiety. Yeah, well, that's what this whole reading has been about, and I feel compelled to get you some advice on that for Taurus. When was the last time you danced freely? Yeah, because it will shift you into a beautiful state. Now, dance, of course, can be physical dance, but it can be just doing something that you enjoy. Physically, I feel it feels like a physical activity. So dance, move your body, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head, along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence take over, and you'll feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. So dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. Yeah, so today's soul action for you, Taurus, is to dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. Yeah. Whatever this stuffy kind of energy is around you, gosh, Taurus, there's an energy of breaking free from that, because it's making you fearful, anxious, worried. Any other messages here for Taurus over the next 3 months? I feel like there's going to be a new opportunity for you. But make sure that you're focused on what you want the most, because again, if you want something, what you want, you can focus your energy on that and you're going to get it. I feel that with this reading, with that Ace of Pentacles right there, that feels like getting exactly what you want, but you have to focus on what you want the most, okay? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. So most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. That's a quote by Tony Robbins. Oh, God. What you focus on grows. So today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection, that 7 of Cups, of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize adjusting your life. And if you do that in small ways, guess what? You'll end up with powerful change. Again, it doesn't have to be like some big massive thing that you do that brings about even more anxiety and worry and causes you to back away or become frightened and retreat. No, doing things in small ways is much more likely to achieve the positive results that you really want in your life. Taurus. Now let's see, any other messages here, please, for Taurus. The energy is gaining momentum. Oh, yeah. And we also have, what do you need to release? Oh, yeah, release anxiety. Release that fear. Breathe out. That pent-up breath that you've been holding in needs to come out. Taurus, yes. Let's get some advice for you. Taurus, for the next 3 months, June, July, and August. Taurus, please, Spirit, over the next 3 months? Ascendancy capacity, and here's that lion again, which I saw with the strength card here. Your ability to ascend. You can do this, Taurus. You've got it. You have. Challenges, of course, are meant to bring us higher in life. You're challenged in life to grow, to ascend. It's these two cards tell me that you're ready. You're ready to refine your life, to handle your life at a higher level. And it's going to take you taking responsibility to engage fully in the process, to recognize that any kind of limits that you feel you have are being tested at this time. You're being asked to take care and apply wisdom as you navigate this challenge, because there's a fine line between breakdown and breakthrough. And if you try to tackle or take too much change at this point, there could be a breakdown rather than a breakthrough. And certainly, Taurus, you don't want that. I don't want that. Neither does anyone else for you, Taurus. So this testing time, try to always think of it as something that you have a positive end in view. If you go in with an energy of I'm going to fail, this is going to be destructive and end badly, so it shall be, So it's a testing time, but with an extremely positive end in view. Embrace this lion power whilst surrendering to your strengths. Yeah, you can handle this by recognizing and being very self-aware about your strengths. That's how you can overcome fear here, Taurus. Yeah. I think that moderation is key right now. Although you may want change to happen and you might be a little bit frustrated or impatient, you'll actually find more relief and reassurance that this shift has to run its due course before the journey ahead will become ripe, timely, appropriate, and beneficial for you and for others. This moderate path, this middle way, is about expansion rather than pushing or destroying. A moderating influence is, and it could be this King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles that I'm picking up. It's a moderate path, a moderating influence. It's a balancing energy. Yeah, wow. This is something on a very high vibration, a very high level. Let's see, I'm going to get some more cards. The middle way, the moderating way. Yeah, igniting courage. You've got this. You're strong, you're valiant, you're courageous, and standing in the light of your truth. That's all about prioritizing what it is that you want, and giving birth to something new and dynamic energy into your life, your world. Any other messages here, please, for Taurus for June, July, August? True love. Oh wow, that's nice. Certainly it could be King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and anything else, please, for Taurus. Past life. Okay, there could be a very strong past life energy between you and this person. Yeah, for some Taurians, you may be a little bit shy or withholding about coming forward. Again, don't be afraid. You know, if you're feeling like you're a little bit, I don't know. We're all different. We're all different. But with the past life energy, I don't think you have to worry about being seen as anyone other than you, for yourself. That unconditional kind of energy. Someone here could be feeling like an outsider. And yeah, it looks like this is going to be a wine, dine, romance kind of situation. Well, you could be dating someone here that is a past life connection, Taurus. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy, or you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Please do keep them coming, Taurus. And bye for now.